Hello and welcome to the second video in the Create Magical Creature spell description which I use in my games of Dungeons and Dragons. So moving on from the first video where I described the Create Magical Creature and how you need to make a D8 roll, let's say the magic user creates his magical creatures D4 or D4 plus 1 as mentioned before. So what happens? Well, you're going to roll a D20. Now, this means you go through the abilities, and each ability will have a D20 score. So it's very, very random. You can have a very weak character, so weak ability in one or a high in the other. So this will really shape how the creature is and how he's described. So let's just, for example, we start with strength. So let's say, oh well, he's rolled 5 strength. So this is a quite weak creature. Let's roll for dexterity. Oh, it's 2. Okay, so that's weak. But so you can see how the creature is going to be affected. Now, the important thing to bear in mind is that if you roll a 1 or a 20. Now, if you roll a 1, the creature dissolves. Now, optionally, which you can use, or it's up to you, that means the creature not only dissolves, but it turns into green slime, which then goes on to consume the other creatures and attack the magic user. So that's an option. If you roll a natural 20, then the creature gains a special ability, which I'll describe. How long does this creature last? D20 days. Again, watch out for the 1. Any 1, this happens. Now, if he rolls a 19 on the days, then there's a 50% chance it's a permanent creature. A 20 is permanent, and the creature gains D20 hit points. What about the specials? Well, if he rolls a 20, you get to roll a D10. Now, 1 is a bad effect. Now I've used sunlight aversion, which I think it's not that bad, but it's bad. So in other words, from now on, this creature can only operate at night time. So that might actually be interesting. Now you can add other abilities to this if you think fit. You know, it's up to you. So plus 2 to any ability if he gets a 2, etc. You can see some of the abilities here. I put permanent there, but you might change that. For example, you might give the character a bite and claw attack, for example, just as an alternative. Plus 9 hit points. And then number 10 is a choice. You know, the magic user can choose which of these you can have. And that's essentially it for the magical creature. Remember, he gets D4 or D4 plus 1 creatures. So these can be really, really useful. And if they're permanent, then that's even better. Now this spell can be cast whenever the magic user wants, okay? So it's not going to be destroyed. He can cast it from the grimoire on a full moon whenever he wishes. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much.